Hey, and welcome everyone. Whoops, put this over here. Welcome everyone to our Tuesday, what day is it? Sunday meditations. My name is Elisha Goldstein. This is meditations we bring every Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific, from the Mindful Living Collective. And it's my absolute pleasure to be here with you. This is a time where, many of us could use coming together and pausing and settling in together. This is also a time I want to remind everyone that if you haven't already seen, in this last week, we've been announcing a 21-day to relieve anxiety naturally program. And this is a time where now we've made it free access to everyone. The program itself is not free, but you can go through the entire program without paying for anything, just to make sure that it gives you the benefits that you're looking for. You can. Well, I'll put the link to that in at some point. So okay, so I want to start off with a poem, and this is a poem I read last time, but it's worth reading again for those of you who weren't here or would like to hear it another time. This is a poem by John Rudell, and this is called My Brain and Heart Divorced. So welcome Sarah from Toronto, and Ted, beautiful, from Sweden, and Linda from Massachusetts, and Monica from El Salvador, beautiful, welcome. Rich from Massachusetts, Katrina from Memphis, Tennessee, Gwen, as always, from Georgia, welcome. And Aquadita from Estonia, Hillary, beautiful day in Chicago, right where my nephew recently went to school. Beautiful. And Lisanne from England. So you can see how we have really a global group here. We have people from all over the world joining together in practice. Kazi, welcome. Good to see you here. Sharmil, wonderful. Richard from Lisanne, welcome. Yeah, beautiful. Vesta from New Zealand. I mean, we're all over the world here. And Kazi's from Sydney, Australia. Beautiful. Welcome. Melanie from Squamish First Nation. Amazing. Welcome, 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 welcome. Terry from Alabama and Karen from Chicago as well. Beautiful. So here's this poem. I also want to remind you that this is just two things, actually, as we begin. Quite a while ago, we decided to make these practices donation based on this channel, and if that's something that you're interested in and you're able to do, let's see, I will pop that also on here just so we have that. I don't even know if this will, actually not sure this will even go through if I put this here, but you're welcome to see if it does. It probably won't. I don't think that goes through, but that's okay. Okay, so I'll pop those up there in the end anyway. So here, let's go into this poem. So just settle into a comfortable position as you open your mind and in your body, taking a couple deep breaths. So much going on right now with what's happening in Texas, which is so painful for so many, and what's also happening in so many parts of this country and over the world still with COVID and in Afghanistan, and there's so much. So sometimes our brain and our heart can become divorced, thinking we know what to do and we feeling a different way. And so here's John Rudell. If you haven't heard this before, here it is. My brain and heart divorced a decade ago. Who was to blame about how big of a mess I have become? Eventually, they couldn't be in the same room with each other. Now my head and heart share custody of me. I stay with my brain during the week and my heart gets me on weekends. They never speak to one another. Instead, they give me the same note to pass to each other every week, and their notes they send to one another always say the same thing. This is all your fault. On Sundays, my heart complains about how my head has let me down in the past. And on Wednesday, my head lists all the times my heart has screwed things up for me in the future. They blame each other for the state of my life. There's been a lot of yelling and crying. So lately, I've been spending a lot of time with my gut, who serves as my unofficial therapist. Most nights, I sneak out the window of my rib cage and slide down my spine and collapse on my gut's plush leather chair that's always open for me. And I just sit until the sun comes up. Last evening, my gut asked me if I was having a hard time being caught between my heart and my head. I nodded. I said I didn't know if I could live with either of them anymore. My heart is always sad about something that happened yesterday, while my head is always worried about something that may happen tomorrow, I lamented. My gut squeezed my hand. I just can't live with my mistakes of the past or my anxiety about the future, I sighed. My gut smiled and said, in that case, you should go stay with your lungs for a while. I was confused. The look on my face gave it away. If you are exhausted about your heart's obsession with the fixed past and your mind's focus on the uncertain future, your lungs are the perfect place for you. There's no yesterday in your lungs. There's no tomorrow there either. There's only now. There's only inhale. There's only exhale. There's only this moment. There's only this breath. And in that breath, you can rest while your heart and head work their relationship out. This morning, while my brain was busy reading tea leaves and while my heart was staring at old photographs, I packed a little bag and walked to the door of my lungs. Before I could even knock, she opened the door with a smile, and as a gust of air embraced me, she said, "What took you so long?" And so as you hear that, just settling in to the position that you're in, just with a straight spine. This is a practice. That's the very first practice suggested in the 21 Days to Overcome Anxiety Naturally program. It's also the very first practice that we go deeper into in the personal coaching program I have called Uncover the Power Within. So I found it fitting to settle in today and go into this practice. So again, the intention is just to have a straight spine. That's just for an ease of breathing. Otherwise, you can do this sitting, lying down. You can even do this reclining. It's okay. And as we begin, getting a sense of being welcome in this space, this moment in time, with this group of people who are all over the world right now, in their own environments, but still sitting with you, different times of day, but it's still just now. So becoming aware of your body sitting here, the positioning of your body, and also how your body's feeling right now. If there's any tension or holding anywhere, including your face, see if you can take this moment of awareness to allow that to soften. Maybe adjust your body. Maybe do a gentle stretch to open up any areas that are holding or contracting. Also, being aware of what's present for you emotionally right now. What are you carrying with you in this moment? If there's something comfortable, have it and enjoy it. If there's something uncomfortable, allow it to be here within a greater field of being welcome, almost like a warm, caring type of energy, allowing that to be present with any uncomfortable feeling that may be here, even if it's stress or restlessness. And setting your intention just to be present for the following minutes of this practice in your life. So it's as if with every inhalation, it's just a reminder that you're here. Exhaling, allowing that to be an opportunity to release a little bit more, releasing any tension in your body. It's as if it's flowing out with the exhalation. Releasing any busyness of mind, distractedness. On the exhalation, it's just releasing that as well. So allowing your body just to naturally breathe. With every exhalation, you can even pair the word if you want to. If it's supportive, you can play with that. Pairing the word release, or just allowing that to be an opportunity to do so. Knowing that as you're practicing, there's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do in this moment, there's no problems to solve, there's nothing to analyze, no messages to respond to. This is just about being here for this period of time. Breathing in, allowing that to wake you up to this moment. Breathing out, an opportunity just to release any stored holding anywhere in your body, any worries on your mind, just for this time, any busyness, distractedness. Imagining it flowing out with the exhale, breathing normally, breathing naturally, and just letting be. If at any point your mind drifts, just knowing that's part of the practice. And whenever that happens, you just take note of that and you just name it, thinking, or maybe even specifically what it's drifting on. And gently bring awareness back. Take your time with that. Soften the body. Take a deep breath, release. And allow your body to return to breathing normally and naturally. Allowing the inhalation to be an opportunity to awaken to this moment. Exhalation, just pairing that intention of releasing tension in your body, busyness of mind. Just being here. And just taking this as an opportunity to do a little reflective inquiry right now, checking in with your body as your body's naturally breathing, noticing if there's any holding or tension that's there. Your feet, your legs, hips, torso, shoulders, arms, hands, face. If you notice any tension or holding there, see if you can allow that to just soften. Or you can do an intentional stretch or movement to open those areas up, staying present to the process. Also being aware of what's here emotionally, just being aware of that. There's something that feels good, just have it and enjoy it. Something that's uncomfortable, just allowing it to be present within this field of being welcome. Just taking note of the quality of your attention right now. Allowing your body to breathe normally, breathing naturally. Little extra focus on the exhalation, opportunity to release. Pairing the word, if you like, with the exhalation. Just the intention. Settling in and just letting be. Just taking note where your mind is. If it's drifting, again, softening, releasing with the exhale. Just recommitting for just a short while longer. Allowing your body to naturally breathe, releasing any holding, distractedness, busyness of mind with the exhale. Just for the next few minutes, allowing life to be this simple. And now, as you're continuing to breathe and settle in, be here, just expanding your awareness to being aware of all the other people around the world right now in numerous other countries, north, south, east, west, who are here in this moment practicing with you. Just expand your vision in your mind's eye of this global community right now, all literally practicing with you. Just imagining the globe in your mind and seeing the points where people are all over the world. Breathing in, being awake right now. Breathing out, relaxing, releasing. together. And in this breath, you can rest while your heart and head work their relationship out. When your brain is busy reading tea leaves, when your heart is staring at old photographs, you too can pack your little bag and walk to the door of your lungs. And as you go to knock and open the door, she'll smile, and a gust of air will come out and embrace you. And your lungs will say, "What took you so long?" And so as we bring this practice to a close, just taking a moment with the entire global community resting in your mind, and seeing if you can acknowledge yourself for taking this time, creating this space for your own health and well-being. So breathing in that acknowledgement for yourself, breathing out, acknowledging everyone here around the world right now practicing with you. As if you're breathing in one for me, breathing out one for everyone here. And with a deep breath in, beginning to roll your fingers and your toes and your shoulders, gently letting the light seep through, opening your eyes. Beautiful. And so now we kind of switch over a little bit just for a moment and say, in so many ways, what did you notice in that practice? What were you aware of as you were practicing right now? And let me just also see if I can get to where everyone is right now. So there we are. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Susan and Wanda. Beautiful. And as a reminder for everyone here, so these are put on by the Mindful Living Collective. And the Mindful Living Collective, if you're not familiar with it, is the leading collaborative nexus of mindfulness and well-being. And over the next couple months, it's going to go through a transformation where it's turning into a donation-based community, and there's going to be a live group meditations every day, multiple group meditations every day. And it's where the mindfulness community is going to come to gather and support one another. And so you'll be hearing more of that when the time comes out. I also wanted, Lisanne said, shoulders and jaw loosening, wishing people my circle well. Millie said, I was aware that it took a lot longer for the brain to catch up with the body and heart and letting go. Thanks, everyone. Beautiful. So this is also brought on, as it is brought on by the Mindful Living Collective. It is a donation-based offering. So if you're so willing, this is the link. I'm just going to set it out for PayPal, and this supports ourselves and our teachers. And if you're more familiar with Venmo, here's how Venmo works. Also wanted to remind you that for this time, there's still time. We opened up the 21 Days to Overcome Anxiety Naturally program with free access so that everyone can just go through it and no one's billed till the end. If that's, if the value arises, which it has for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, then you get to have free access to that. So beautiful. You're welcome to explore that as well if that's something you're interested in. That's happening right now. For any reason you want more personalized coaching with me that brings you through A Course in Mindful Living, which is a 12-module program. We meet twice a week doing this type of work with more personal coaching one-to-one with me and you within a group, and within the week of the program. That's also available as a program you'll hear more about in the coming month, called Uncover the Power Within. You can always reach out to me personally if you have questions about that. Linda, thank you. The poem was wonderful. Feel much more calm and relaxed. Beautiful. Yeah. Any other sharings that anybody wants to share as we come together? Wonderful, Gwen. Yeah. Beautiful. We'll be here every week. We have different teachers here every week that run these Sunday morning meditations, and it's been our pleasure. We opened it up when the pandemic first hit, and we've run hundreds and hundreds of meditations at this point. We've had it open, actually, these live Sunday morning meditations for 6 years now, which is amazing. And we opened up the Mindful Living Collective, when the pandemic hit to everybody. Could you post the title of the poem? It's called My Brain and Heart Divorced. My Brain and Heart Divorced, John Riddell. Okay. There you go. My body's softened and I'm calmer. Beautiful. Beautiful. Millie, also grateful that my plans fell through because I needed this collective breath work on my own. That has been not working well. Beautiful. Well, Millie, if you're interested more in doing that more often within a group, that's what we have here. Gave myself permission to arrive in the present moment and drop in. That helped me relax my core and my spine. Beautiful, Aquadita. Beautiful. So much goodness. And so when people share good things, this is something we encourage in the Uncover the Power Within program. We really want to fan that flame, because when we have good moments and other people support those moments, we get really an extra boost. And so when people are having good moments or sharing good things here, please say, like, wonderful. You're welcome to chat that in, or you're just saying that in your mind. know that other people are supporting your good moments. Beautiful. Okay. All right, great. Well, thank you, everyone. We'll be back next week. And if you're in the Mindful Living Collective, we'll see you in there. If you're in the 21 Day to Relieve Anxiety Naturally program, we'll see you in there. And certainly for those of you who are in the Uncover the Power Within personal coaching program with me, we're frequently in touch. And so I look forward to continue to be with you in whatever way you choose to be connected. Okay. Bye for now.